Hey, how's it going? We're back on a Saturday, later than usual. Normally, I'm wrapping up about now, but, schedule things happen. You have to move things back. So, we're going to have a normal length stream just at a little bit later time. So, hopefully, that's okay for everybody. But last time we left off, we made quite a jump last time. We got a decent amount of farming in. We've got a decent amount of industry in. Not hearing. Hopefully everything's the right volume. If you can't hear the game, let me know. It was a little quiet for me, but I just had to turn up my headphones because, that's the way it is sometimes. So, last time, I think we were trying to dig this out to get some more water in there. Hello? Well, hello! How is the mobile this evening? I've never actually viewed the stream on mobile. Hopefully it views all right. Let's see. Last time, we were setting up a reservoir over here for our nice trees. We've got this blocking hopefully our bad water. I think if we can get up here and block this time, maybe, just maybe, that should be most of the bad water generators. There's a couple of just normal water generators we got to deal with, but, that's not so bad. What else do we got? We did get the large ones last time. Small screen, reduced resolution. Otherwise, good. Okay, good. Good to know. I haven't checked those. I wonder what... I think there's a way that you can, send a... I'm already sending 2 streams out. There's a way to set up one for, specifically for mobile, but, I've never done that. So, let's see. We are definitely going to need more trees here soon. And last time I got dynamite, so that's everybody's favorite thing. Let's dynamite this whole area down. And maybe we'll bring some water over to it so that we can put another forest over here. We've got a decent amount of forests, but couldn't hurt to have more, right? More forest is good. They've got some building. Did we finish the metal over here? Yes, we did. So let's go back this way. And we're going to put some metal in here, I think. Grab some stuff. There we go. Let's do industry and grab our metal. Been a weird evening, so I hope everybody else's evening is going all right. Over here, I didn't honestly know if I would get to stream tonight. Besides the normal schedule conflicts, just 20 minutes before I started, I don't know whether that was explosions or gunshots. Around here, it could easily be either. But something outside was making a whole lot of noise. I can't think of a holiday that it would be, but maybe somebody was shooting off fireworks. Who knows? But I was getting a little worried because they went on for probably a good 20, 30 minutes, whatever it was. So maybe, just maybe, whatever it was at the time is done doing whatever it was doing. Let's see. Let's get this out here for all the dynamite fields. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't particularly like random explosions in my neighborhood. I could be wrong, but maybe some people do like that. Let's see what we've got. This is putting out 1,000 horsepower, and I don't have nearly that much use in it. What could we do science-wise? Could we get a nice number cruncher? That would boost our science up quite a bit. You know, we're just going to shove it in there. And then we can take these beavers back from all of these. Morning, a friend from Germany's come to celebrate, so we are watching paragliders over the inland sea of Japan. That sounds fun. There's also a wedding going on at the same plateau over the ocean. Wow. That's way better than my wedding. My wedding was in a church that's no longer there. I like making random explosions in the neighborhood. Well, you know, it's a little more reassuring if you're the one making the explosions. It's a little less settling if you're not making the explosions and you don't know where they're coming from. Let's see. They'll get that in eventually, right? Bricks and metal blocks. Yeah, they'll do fine there. No good selected. So that one was apple. That's that terrible corn juice. Water, canola, water, water. Corn, beaten radish, apple juice. Do I have those? They blew up the church? No, they didn't blow it up. They just basically demolished it and moved across the street. Beaten radish juice. Oddly enough, though, we have a picture me and my wife do when we got married in front of the giant double doors that they had in this church. Beautiful, beautiful set of double doors. And when they demolished the church, the bar down the road bought the double doors and installed them. So now if we ever want to go reenact that picture for our marriage, we just go down the road and we can just go down the road and stand in front of the bar. Somewhere before it becomes the Judge Dredd. Well, I don't know if it'll go to Judge Dredd, but there's always weird things going on here. Then again, I live in the country, so I live kind of in the middle of nowhere, as I've said before, so where in the world are my builders? Beaver is injured. There's a bunch of injuries. Also, I'm out of open beds, mostly. You know what? Let's make some room for open beds. Also, let's get this stuff in here, because I need more beavers. Who doesn't need more beavers, right? Let's see. Number cruncher going in. Nobody seems to be working on anything. Do. You know what? I'm going to find one of our... Oh, that's why. We don't have anybody in the builders' huts. Well, that would make a difference, wouldn't it? You can't build anything if nobody's there to build it. Hey, look. We got one of the special beavers. There's Tobert. So what's the goal for today? The goal for today is to store some more water, probably moving this all the way down here. I'd like to start work on the tubeway network, so we'll do that. And obviously we're going to do a lot of exploding, and we'll even try and cap this off if we can. Mega project? Well, the tube work on its own ought to be a mega project, but I need the beavers to accomplish that. And right now, we're a bit low. We have the food, we have the water, we just do not have the beaver power, I guess you could say, to get it done. But otherwise, we're doing all right. I want to find out what they're working on building at the moment. Oh, I see. They're building that out of there. Okay, well, you're okay to do then. Do we have... We have... Well... What is... So many. So many dynamite, so many everything. Lots to do. First, I think I need to just find some extra beavers somewhere. How do I have only one unoccupied bed? I literally just built a giant... Oh, wait. Hey, there's Lappin. Age 64. We'll get that taken care of. What else do we need? We got fuel. You know what? I could probably pause these guys. We're pretty full on bad water, so that gives us... means we're only 9 short. It's not terrible. Yeah, it is terrible. It's just the way it is. So why do I keep looking over there? Nothing interesting over there. Here, let me turn this way. Turn slightly to the right. I think we're gonna... Well, we're not doing terrible on trees, but we're definitely going to need more at some point. So we'll go ahead, plan to put those in. Are these all marked? Everything except that front row there. Alright, once this dies, we can get rid of... Well, actually, there's no more trees here for them to cut, so they can go find something to do. Once this all dies, we can find something for them to do. Fuel. I think we're actually full on fuel, so I could probably pause that. There we go. Now we're solving our shortage. Go ahead and reduce this down. We'll fill it back up. Maybe, just maybe, we'll get something built. That's a big maybe, though. You never know. Tubeways. What are we looking at for tubeways? There's a tubeway station. A good old original one. Small tubeway. The small tubeway is not nearly as small as I thought it would be. Tubeway bridge. Those are pretty neat. Tunnel tubeway. Tubeway levee tunnel. Tunnels through the area and leaves a tunnel. Oh, that's kind of neat. Tubeway tunnel. Yep, we definitely will need those at some point. That's just a tunnel. Dirt excavator I'll need. What do we have for well-being? Carousel. And a detailer. You know what? I could probably toss in a detailer. At least one. How are these guys doing? They have plenty of extra. You know what? We'll do this. I think that'll work. And I want to get rid of a lot of these because hopefully there's no more bad water stuff that happens to us. And we're going to do a couple more detailers here and there. Detailer? Yep. 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 And then I can't do anything with that area. Oh well. That looks good. We'll get those in here. We'll set them to all the different emotes like we always do. There we go. now that we've got beavers actually building stuff, that ought to help out just a bit. Did we get our... No, they haven't even started on this. What world are you guys working on? This still? No, that's done. Alright, I'll find another one. Mimi, what are you working on? Oh, the dynamite up here. Gotcha. Well, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Also, let's just dig this whole thing out. There we go. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. What are they doing? Oh, they're building over here. I see. Okay. Well, that means I can take some of this out. Although, I could go over here and get trees. That's a whole lot of birch. There we go. Oh, get the last two, too. Why are those not marked? I have no idea. Do-do-do-do. Blow those up. They can still get to the rest of them. So we'll just do that. Oh, they're starting on the dynamite over here. We might build another water dump area over here, but eventually we'll connect it to this, which will probably have a reservoir over here. Probably. You're out of stuff to do already? Well, don't you work fast. Do-do-do-do. Two-way. Let's start off with the small two-way station. I am just going to put it in here so that we can start bringing that metal back when we need to. We're still grabbing this, though, so I'm not too worried about it at the moment. Also, why don't I put in at least a medium warehouse? That... and do explosives coming in. That way they don't have to walk back quite so far to grab more explosives. We still have tons of bad water. Speaking of which, I could probably put some bad water down the road so that they don't have to walk so far. Just do a small tank. That's pretty important. Obtain bad water. There we go. Do-do-do-do. Still plenty of trees to clear out. These guys are all done, though. They can go find something else to do. Those we don't need anymore. Do. Couple more there, and then we'll have to go down a level or two. We'll just make our way down the hill. What is all this? Oh, canola seeds. I don't think they need canola seeds at the moment. What are we doing? We have 15 beavers that aren't doing anything. Okay, well, we'll need them again at some of these other ones, but we can definitely... You know what? Let's increase that just a bit. In fact, we'll just do the opposite with the rest of these over here. And say, yeah, that's all well and good to get done, but I'd like some of the other projects done first. That way we actually get something. Oh, you guys aren't needed. So, you know what that means? I'm to spam some builder huts. Builder, builder. Even more builders. When in doubt, build a builder. Better put these back up so I don't forget about them. There we go. What do I need for this? Just stuff. Mostly just stuff. Logs. Okay. There we go. We're starting to get our builder legion built back up. Better set these slightly lower, though, just in case something else comes up. How are my explosives over here doing? Do. So last time I was looking at, let's see, the housing, all of these different walkways, and I'm not 100% sure what they're like supposed to do. Do you set them on stuff? Do the beavers walk faster on it? Walkway entrance? What we got? Sky bridge ladder. This is a 2-stair. And a 2-way connection. Interesting. It seems like you should be able to build them directly off the side of the building, but maybe not. There we go. Plenty more beavers. Since we've got the food and the water to handle it, there's our trees. Nothing over there. We don't quite need this metal yet, so let's pause that. Whew. Getting warm. Do. Nothing to do in range. Oh. Ain't nothing to do in... Oh, did I... Let me gather flags instead of... Oops. That's alright. There you go. Does kind of feel like we need to get the the tubes in, though. Colony's expanding quite far, and... What is this? Oh, love. There. Go put that in there. We're back low on beavers again. I don't know how that continues to happen. Did we get this put in? We did get that put in. Which puts out more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. More than all of these combined. So you know what? Pause, 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 pause. What are we doing on well-being? 33? That's pretty good. Campfire. Beaver statue and clocks. Okay. Well-being. Could do the carousel. You know what? We'll do that. We'll do this. And power. There you go. We'll get the carousel in for him. As long as it doesn't flip over like it does in the water beavers, they ought to be alright. Do. We need more explosions. Explosion. Hey, they got this in, so we can finally start building a tube. Let's go two-way levee. Let's just go straight across here. Yep. I don't see the other ones, so do these tubes automatically convert? They do. Neat. To whatever you happen to need. Now here, I'm going to need like a bridge. Can I bridge this with 2? Oh, I can. They're on different levels. Red. Can I do this? Alright, here's a question. Let's see if this works. It does work. Ooh, I like that. Oh, I gotta... Nope. Connect that tube in, or they wouldn't be very happy with me. And then here... Put a station for now, I suppose. There we go. Yeah, that'll at least move them part the way across the map. It's going in there. I like that tube-way. Wonder if it... Does it light up when beavers go in it? I'd sure like to know. Oh yeah, sure does. Hey, who's this one? Oh, there's Lappin again. Do. Cut trees. All of you. All of you. All of that. You know what? Let's just mark them all. Because I don't want any trees on this hill. Until I put them there myself. Do. They'll get them. That one's built. I like that. And now they're building back the other way. Even better. How am I doing food and water wise? Oh, actually really good. starting to take care of this. But maybe I should look into expanding out to get over to this area. Maybe I should expand down into this area first and then over there. You know what? What we're gonna try, I think. Let's do something unusual here. Where is housing? Double vertical lodge? Oh, I see. I see how that works. Large lodge. That is large. Triple lodge. Interesting. I want to mess around with these for a second. If I do this, because why not? And then I do, say, this. Is that how that's supposed to work? I don't know. I guess we'll find out, won't we? We need like a walkway in between there. Walkway. Yes. And then... No. I'm not 100% sure, but let's put it in there anyway. And then we'll go connecting stuff in and see what happens. If it all explodes, we'll know not to do that. Two ways. Ooh, can I do this? Neat. We'll see if they can take that walkway here in a second. I don't know if that's right, but we'll find out. I mean, it looks like it can connect in, doesn't it? Sometimes it's fun to just experiment. Metal blocks. Are we out of metal blocks? Yeah, let's prioritize these so that they can get to work a little bit better. How are you guys doing? Actually, surprisingly not bad. I somehow think that that is not how that works. Tubeway. District crossing tubeway. District gateway tubeway. That would be interesting. Oh. Walkway tubeway connection. A tubeway connection for the large walkway. This allows beavers to pass between tubeways and the walkway. Well, isn't that kind of what I'm doing here? Okay. Let's play around a little bit more with this. That doesn't seem to connect in there. And they just... No, they can't just walk in there. Well, how in the world does that one work? Walkway. Walkway entrance. Ladder. I don't think they'd have to ladder into the thing. Stairs. Hmm. And it really looks like the only way you can get into these is that, so I'll have to leave that there. I do walkways this way. Nope, not that way. Walkways something like this. And then, I don't know, a ladder. And then I put a two-way onto the ladder. And then I put that one there, and let's see if we can do stairs. Doesn't look like it'll match, but we'll try it anyway. It's just weird. And even if that that doesn't work out, that's fine too. Ooh, I have 28 beavers that all need jobs. Well, let's get you back over here. Let's get somebody on that. You there. Bad water needs collected again, so we'll put some people in there. In fact, we'll get 10 people in there. We can start putting these back. There we go. We've got the beavers, we might as well use them. And then we've got 8. How we doing dynamite-wise? Not great. Prioritize that. Hey, there's carousel for them. How much is this using? Yeah, it's a little over, but I'm not too worried about it. That'll be filled back up in a second. Yeah, nobody's taking these at all. Do not know what they're supposed to do. Like something's not connected there. Okay, well, we can fix that. Industry. Not industry. This is not industry. This is a two-way. There we go. You take a two-way that way. And we will... let's see. Two ways going out this way. Can I attach a two-way into the roof? No, no, I cannot. That's all right. I can do that. Do. What are these guys doing on the metal over here? Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. Nothing to do in range. All right, good work, guys. We're getting stuff cleared out pretty well. Do. Anybody else? Oh, you guys need moved down. It's all birch trees, so it doesn't take a huge amount of time to clear them out. Same thing down here. Yeah, that should be able to get most of them. Toss in some stairs, maybe here. Beaver is injured. A bunch of injured beavers. Let's just do more of these. Okay. They're starting to make their way around the colony with this. I like that. Let's say... Ooh, I'm going to have to find a way over these. Do I want to sacrifice a little land, or should I come up and over? Good question. Let's see. If I were to put a bridge, can I bridge off of that one? The bridge will go up one for me. But it's got to be connected to something. What if I go this way? Do this. And do a two-way bridge. I do this. Still too short there. And then I just have to do what, like a 3 here? And two-way 3. Yeah, that'll do. I just have to take out these two. All right, that works for me. Yeah, 15 extra beavers, and nothing but the science is turned off. Which, technically, why not get the extra science? Glad I didn't destroy those. Those can go there. And let's see, two-way, there's the small. Can't really get there from here, but I can get here. And we can go, nope. Two-way, up. Instead of going up there, just grab the 2. Go right over. Maybe not. Interesting. Let's just go 1 here. And then what size two-way bridge do I need there? 5? 6. 6 and go. Oh, that is a bridge. We'll just do this then. I connect into here. It's the last piece of the bridge. Not meant for connecting. Feels like they're not connected there. I don't know about everybody else, but those don't feel connected. Industry, 2 ways. That sure connects. Okay, why are you just going up like that? There we go. Okay. Weird bug, but whatever. We'll live with it. Now people are getting around the colony fast. How are we doing food and water-wise? We're down a little bit. These guys are okay. These guys are okay. Let's keep an eye on that food so that we don't accidentally starve ourselves to death. We need more connections so that we can get food moved quicker. How's that? That one's good. Where's the other? Just where there was another hauler somewhere. Maybe not. Well, maybe that's part of the problem. There we go. So far, so good. They're even building over here. That's not bad. Got a lot of this built. I don't know if they can reach a lot of that. Doesn't look like it. There we go. They ought to be able to take care of most of that. You set to... Hey, what happens over here? Pine resin. Do these guys even make? They don't even make treated planks. What do you use the pine resin for? Am I missing something? I have no idea what you use the pine resin for. Science? 150, 250, and a control tower. You know what? Now seems like a good time to maybe start on some bots. Food is still going down. I don't like that. How's this doing over here? These guys are working pretty hard on this. Are we getting stuff brought in? Sort of. Oh, I'm almost out of explosives. Yeah. Get stuff here so they can keep making their stuff. What am I doing on these? I don't need those prioritized at the moment. There we go. Now we're starting to move around the colony at a decent rate. Nothing to do in range? Yeah, I know. What about you? Yep. You guys are done over here. Wonderful. Let's get some more stuff. Yep. There you go. Pause. You're done. What about you guys? You guys are done. There we go. How do I want to get this over there? That is the big question, isn't it? Well, I mean, I suppose I could come down the street right here and across the lake. That wouldn't be terrible. Let's do one here. Yeah, again, it's not quite connecting in the way I thought it would. Might have to be rebuilt or something. We can take a look at that in a minute. We'll do this, this. Go there. Do. Now the bridge. Well, that's almost perfectly spaced. Do. Just building bridges. Bridges everywhere. Yeah, this must be some kind of thing. There we go. We'll build the T in there. It'll be fine after that. Nobody tell it. Metal platform. Ooh, fancy. Dang it, build mode. Stay on. There we go. Heading there, but it might actually need... We're just going to keep building tubes for now. Keeping an eye on our food. Hopefully, these long tunnels help out just a little bit. Replant apples first. And these died, so may end up having to put stuff back in there. I'll take that out of there. And then, as soon as they stop going across this, there we go. There we go. Truly a sight to behold. And now we get to put in new water dump area. Let's do 3, 4, 5. Like so. Do this and this. That. Don't need those. There you go. Let's do that. Get the dump in here first. There we go. Don't even need these, I don't think. Actually, if I did this and this, I could do Forester. 1, 2. Could I get to this Forester somehow? No, not really. If I were to put these back farther, like so, then I couldn't get to them at all. Okay, that won't work. Do. Forester. Oh, that can get all of them. There we go. Just had to flip it around the right way. This area. Ah, I've made a mess over here. How did that happen? Is this up too high? Oh, these are up slightly too high. That's why. 190. There we go. My bad. Slightly flooded the land when we're losing farm. That's always good. So, why are these... You should be... Okay, we'll just leave that. Wonderful. Looks wonderful. Wet fur, 55. Oh, we've got a lot of angry beavers there. Where's this bad water coming from? Oh, it's you. Okay, well. Almost out of juice as well. I don't like that. Almost out of corn juice? Wow. Okay. Two-way. Can't do the 6. 5 okay? No. Need the 4. 4. Yep. And then you. And you. Not the levee. The two-way itself. Goes up and over. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Right there. And let's see where the bridge can go. Well, it can go over most of it. We'll have to destroy one of these, but I'm not too worried about that. You go. Let's see, where do I want to put this? Probably about where these explosives are. So let's empty this. We'll do this, and... Small two-way station can go here. Okay, that's connected in. There we go. That can go there. Finally need the 4, so might as well buy it. We're just doing everything two-way today. There we go. Nope. I want regular old. There we go. We'll see if that helps just a bit. Used to have plenty of that. How are we doing food-wise? Not encouraging. Not encouraging at all. These fields are mostly picked. We got water. But I know they'd prefer juice. Can't blame them, but that could be a problem. Plant trees. We need oak. So we're going to do that. Do. Lumberjacks. I'm going to do them here instead. Cut all these. And then I need a better apple and maple farm, I think. Nothing there. Let's get somebody in. That can replant these trees for us. Yep. Maple. Not sure I actually need those even. There we go. It's mostly clean water now. I just need more farms, it looks like. And what do I need farm-wise? I need stuffed peppers, cornbread, apples. So apples and you're okay. Stuffed peppers are still going. Apple pies. We're just out of apples. We need another apple orchard somewhere. Which, I guess I could build another one of these across the road. What are they doing here? Logs. They're just out of logs. What about you guys? Oh, you guys are done already. But there are logs over here you could be getting. Let's grab those, that, and that. Hey, Death. How's it going? We're trying not to starve slowly. It's not working so well. Just as an ad popped. Yeah, of course. That's just the way. Let's Twitch in a nutshell for you. Oh, there's a bad water source. Ew, and I'm going to have to dig through the metal to get it. Well, that's going to be fun. But... back. Welcome back. Sorry, ad suck. It's just the way it is. So I was saying, I was just trying to survive. 1, 2, 3. We're not doing the best of job at it today, though. It was 30 seconds. Okay, yeah, that's not terrible. Could be worse. Let's do that. Those I don't really need, because I just need this and this. Are these horrible ways to keep the land going? Yes. Is this how we're going to do it? Also, yes. Eventually, maybe, we'll get more water. Such as I still need to put the dam in down here, but I need trees really badly. Let's get all those in there. Still trying to figure out what to do. What you got? Yeah. Sometimes. And I have plenty of water. I'm not that worried about water at the moment. I'm worried that my food is going down. So here we're going to say plant. Maples. This part. That part is maples. And then apples are over here. 29 days? Okay, well. Why is there a line of... I don't know. There. Those can go there just fine. And then as for the maple trees, we'll have to have... You know what? I'm just going to put a tapper shack right up there. Tapper shack. Things. I don't care if it's ugly as long as it works. Right. Form over function. No. Function over form. Yeah, there we go. Function over form. That's what I meant. Totally. Do. These guys are still working on this. What are we out of here? Metal blocks? Oh, I took the... Of course, everything's out of range. You guys shouldn't be in there yet. Lacks materials. Logs. Okay, that's going to be a problem. Let's make sure that we're keeping logs in where we're making food at. Plenty of farms over here. We just kind of looks like we just need things to move out. And as soon as we've got this in, that should help with that. How are you guys doing? Metal. Plenty of metal. Is there a place for metal to actually sit over here, or are they having to go get it every time? Well, let's prioritize. I should have 20 haulers, so I should be slightly okay there. Did I get the detailers in? I did get the detailers in. Look at that. Are we getting beavers with tails? Yes, we are. Looky there. Look at him go. That's got a decent amount more water. I don't know why that got regular water in it. Oh, just having it closed. That should be closed. No, well. Don't need that. They can come get the logs from it, though. Oh, how am I doing on planks? Not great. Not terrible, but not great. Nothing else, I'll cut down all these trees. What? I gotta find out what the pine resin is for. There's gotta be something, right? Wouldn't just put a resource in there for no apparent reason. Pine resin, pine resin. Nope. Pine resin? No, no. No? Does it maybe make a fuel or something? Radishes, canola seeds, corn, beets. Lubricant, maybe? Ah, that's about the only thing it uses. That seems kind of a waste. No, well. Fuel. Bad water. We'll turn back on the coal then. Oh, the coal is on. Okay. Because honestly, I should have enough bad water to last me ages. Let's take a look. I think at some point I was going to make bots. Phoenix Essence. I really wish I knew what Phoenix Essence does other than cleanse you of bad water. There's gotta be something else, right? Hey, there's a couple of logs coming in. Ooh, they're almost done with this. They just need logs. Scrap metal. No, there's no scrap metal up there, so there's not a big point in running that. Well, some of the tube ways are getting a lot of use. Not all of them, but some. Do-do-do-do-do. I guess they'll come over and get that eventually. There we go. Now they're connected in, so... they can bring this back. Maybe I should start some storage over here for these guys specifically. Cornmeal. Apples. Need tomatoes? Are we out of tomatoes? No, I have almost 1,000 of them. Good grief. Are these all the done food? Berries, tomatoes, grilled tomatoes, apples, stuffed peppers, cornbread, baked beets. Yeah. Food's right over here, guys. I guess I could make a storage area connected to one of these for... oh. For the actual base ingredients. And I could just pick up from there, but... seems silly. Let's keep an eye on this, see if they actually go down. How many haulers do I have? Oh, let's get 5 more. I've got the beavers for it. Why not? See if that helps. This is supply. Oh, okay. I see. Where are you supplying these to? Do. Over here you go. And you're putting it directly in there. Okay. Oh. We're just low on logs. I think that's part of our problem. In fact, that's a large part of our problem. And since... look at this. Is that maple? Are we getting maple finally? We have a decent amount. Maple syrup. Let's do this. Yep. They don't need it because they're full already. Okay. There's a whole lot of them that are just trying to fill this up. But maybe when these are finally full, they'll focus on food again? There we go. Now they're getting stuff delivered. I have 266. I have plenty of gears. Decent amount of those. You know what? Let's go over here and see if we can cap this bad water source. Do. Let's do that. I probably could have saved myself one, but that's okay. This, put you here. And then let's get the super expensive discharge. Yep, there we go. Looking good there. I suppose we could look at, well, I have no trees, so it doesn't make sense to try and do too much without lumber. Let's see. Where would a good place to get lumber be? There's a decent amount of trees over here. Mechanical fluid, stream gauge, automated water pump. 0.4. What do these guys do? 1. So they do 3 water an hour, basically. These do 4 water. Yeah. It's not terrible. If I had a small engine, power. Small engine isn't that small, unfortunately. And how much do these use? 75. Take out a couple of these trees and probably fit those in. You guys are done already? Okay. Not a problem. We'll get some more down here. Keep making our way down the mountain. I don't think I need this path, though, anymore. Yeah, I may need to get back up here eventually. I don't know when eventually it'll be, though. Let's do this. That we've got. Maple syrup, pine resin. You focus on the syrup. I guess you focus on the pine resin. I don't know how it's getting used. Do two-ways take it? No. What is using it? I don't know. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Is there another mine? Yep, encapsulated in that. All right, food is coming back up now that we've prioritized it. Plenty there. We've got this coming out across the map. New farm here. Hopefully apples and... You know, I might just do this whole thing in apples. Oh, I've already done that. So, they've already planted this. Yeah, we'll leave a maple. They'll be fine. Yeah, we'll change it. I can't ever make up my mind. Apples. Planting in here, please. Do. Or nothing to do in range. Well, if nothing, you guys are efficient, that's for sure. We'll scrape these hills clean. I'm hoping this water keeps this a little bit more, I guess gives it a little bit more growing time. It would sure be nice, wouldn't it? So I really need these to grow up. They're only at a quarter. I could not get any juice this time. I had so much, and now all of a sudden it's just all gone. That one I don't need. This one. Let's see. So that'll take care of that. This will take care of that. Then I need that. Another one. One of you. I do light. Light. Oh, that's why. There's 3 of them in there, so... Do you not get the house bonus? You don't get the... Build on top of you? Ah, there we go. So we'll just mimic it all the way down. Come on. There we go. You. That. And then we just start going the other way on the pattern. There we go. I have no juice. They'll have to actually drink water for a change. Why are we having so much trouble with juice? Corn, beets, and radishes. We got plenty of that. Do we just need more juicers? Well, we have almost 200 beavers. Maybe we need another line of juicers. If I were to... this... I think I'd still have power. I'd still have plenty of power. We'll put those in and see if we can get that... get the juice back up. I don't want to cut those. That's easy to clear out. That goes away. Don't need to cut that down. For those. Anything on top of this mountain. Look at how much of this mountain we've cleared off. That's not bad. I've forgotten a tree or two here. We'll go get them. There you go. Okay. These guys are almost done. Hey, this is going in. Good. Our pipe system seems to be working. We're planting apples. This doesn't seem like it's worth it just for that small area. Yep, I'm going to take him out. We're just going to do all apples. This will be an apple orchard. Also, let's make this pretty high importance. We've got a second place for maple syrup over here. Let's fill this back up. Oh, it's nighttime. That's why they're not taking anything out of there. They should be able to build that from the top there, you would think, maybe? I guess we'll see. Nothing to do in range. U4 again. Why is it always U4? There you go. Go find something else to do for a minute. I don't know that I need 5 of these right now. In fact, might just do the one. Got gears being made. Metal blocks still. Maybe I should find my way over here so I can block this off, and then that pretty much makes it so I think just about everything on this side of the map, barring what in the world is in there. There is a water source, but I think it's blocked. Nope. Right there, but I think that drains off that way. But I think everything else would be good water. So, let's make a short trip while... Oh, we'll try and make a short trip while the water's out. It's a nice place to get on over here. Looks like maybe here. What do tube-ways cost? Planks and they can just walk for now. There we go. Oops. Nope. Finish the stairway. Finish what you started. Let's go up and over this way. If they can get over here. You know what? If they can get over here, they can go ahead and get some of these trees. Yeah, why not? That's not where I wanted that. Make my way across here. There's another forest of lumber. All those can go. All those. Yep. Yep. All those. All these can eventually go. Ugh, I need trees really bad, so I'm going to cut down all of those. Just for now. Apples. Those can get planted doubly fast, and then I can probably get those paused. Oh, well, I'm starting to get a little bit of juice back. Is that because I've got more juicers? No. No, they're still building them. Interesting. Food has gone back up, though. I'm glad to see that. Nothing to do in range. Out you go. Okay, well. They're getting down there. Recipe selected. Canola. Apple. Tomato. Beetroot radish. And corn juice. Do. Waiting on trees to grow. Say, yeah. Alright, so don't need those. Those are planted. They can stay there. Those definitely don't need cut for the moment. That's fair. Some trees back in there where we can. We're up to 30 whole logs. Yay. That's not a lot of logs. On the right side, though, we're basically using next to no water. I probably could replace these out with the automatic ones, and no one would know the difference. I don't even know if I need... Let's see, water, automatic. 75. That one puts out 250. I basically need 4 of them. You know what? We'll build a nice little station out here. Or we'll start on a nice little station out here. Power. Power just by... You know what? We're already making plenty of this. So we'll just do this. And then... landscaping. Oh, water. Automated. I'm not going to remove all of them, but we'll do something like this. We'll do 3 and see how that handles it. Well, some trees are coming back, but I'm guessing my pine forest is, yeah, it's about half gone. Do what you gotta do, though, right? Yep. Turn these back on. You are done for now. 19 beavers? I'm low? 19 beavers? Goodness. What world happened there? I think part of it is these. There's not a lot cut down here, so we'll take those down. Those are off. Those excess are off. You should be replanting as quickly as you can. Most of these... yeah, that's fine. How are we doing over here? Not bad. That guy's kind of taking the direct route, though. It's interesting. Storage. Higher priority. Let's get some logs going out so they don't have to constantly carry them back. Oops. Oh, well. We'll just do this. And it's going to be a while before the water comes back, so... Oh, how'd you look at that? Let's see. Storage. Full tank there. No, not underwater. Underwater is a bad place to put a tank. For now, we can pause one of you. Save the people. Doing range again. Oh, yep. We're almost all the way down the hill. That one can go, this one can go, that one can go. Okay, somebody will come get those. Good selected. Oh, water going out. Going out. Your fuel coming in. Not quite as symmetrical anymore, but I think that'll be all right. Hey, would you look at that? Bad water discharge is no more. Or, I guess, is now. Bad water is no more from there. Which means, technically, all of this, up to this point, should be good. And if we can get over here, then we can reroute this, and all of this becomes good. Put you there. Did I mark this to cut? Yeah, I marked this to cut. Pause you. Pause you. Do. All right. Nothing on the next level, so go there, 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 and there. Tons of land, nothing to do with it. You guys are getting that in. Good. Well, it's not been too bad. Yeah, logs over here. Decent amount of logs over there. Do. Water's starting to go down over here, so we lost a little bit on the outside, but not terrible. Juice is back up. Apple juice. Are we out of canola? Corn? No, we have plenty of canola. I guess that's not considered a drinkable, maybe? Yeah. So they're not able to build out that door there, then. That's odd, but okay. Well, we'll do this for a minute. That, and this, and that should solve the problem. We gotta make a path, we'll make a path. They're done. Let's get that emptied out. You're done. I missed a tree. That's alright. Can't believe I've cleared off this much of this mountain. It is going fast. You know what? Cut trees. Cancel. Still cutting all of those. We have apple trees, finally. Well, they're almost done. What about these trees? Not even close. There we go. Get this. More trees from over here, maybe. There we go. Let's go ahead and lower you some more. Fill that back up. Yeah, that held for most of the drought. In fact, we could probably just dump the rest of it in there. And hopefully that last 8 days isn't too terrible. Since these guys don't have water wheels, I don't know why you'd want bad water discharge, because you've already got this cap. It doesn't make a heck of a lot of sense. Forced bad water extraction, or purified water. I can't remember what you need for purified water. Phoenix essence and charcoal. 5 phoenix essence, you get water, but meh. I've got automatic pumps. They're already not getting emptied. And I have tons of bad water. In fact, I could probably pause these guys and they could do something else. For just a bit. Well, we have logs now, so let's look into hot part factories. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So there's 500. This is 650. 800. 950. So one liquid fuel should be able to provide for all of these. Should being the key word. Now, I do this. You here, you here. That won't work. I wonder. Just wondering for the sake of wondering. Sky bridge ladder. Will it work? Yeah, maybe. Is it weird? Yeah. But you never know. It may very well work. Let's do that. Actually, you are this. You are this. You are these. And then we'll do storage. Just a little bit here on the end for fuel. We're going to find out if that works. It may not. If it doesn't, it's not that big a deal. I will just build normal stairs. That out of there, that out of there. We might make it all the way over here before before the next tide comes, which means we could put our dam all the way over here if we wanted to. Keep in a whole bunch of water. Still would keep some up here, though. That seemed to work pretty well. I could probably go through and replace these with sluices. Just to keep this water level nice. In fact, I might do that here. There we go. Sluices. Levees. Just make them nice and automatic. Leave those at 1.9. This. Should I close? No. 110, 160. And that means this shouldn't overflow. It should actually fill this up and then send it this way. At least that's the general thought. Actually, I could change these out, probably. And we just go dams. That way we don't have to worry too much about it. It lowers the total amount that the reservoir can hold, but meh. Nothing to do. You guys are done. How's this forest coming along? Not bad. Not bad at all. Do we have apples? We'll have apples in a couple days. Lots of apples. Nothing to do in range. Yep, you're done. You're done. Yeah. Till we get bots going. I'm too far from the district. Nope. It was worth a try. Yeah, I don't get these walkways. There's gotta be something I'm missing there. Probably blatantly obvious, and I'm just missing it. Oops, gotta go that way. You know what? Let's make this fancy. Why not? How about try the other wooden path? Wooden path without railings. There you go. A little bit fancier. No railings. What do their bots run off of? I guess fuel? Monuments. One of you. Yeah. And one of you. But why not? They have the good old tribute to ingenuity. Wonder of fire. It's not bad. Hey, it's Mel. How's it going, Mel? Ad break. Posture check. Actually, I was kind of leaning over. Thank you. And I have kind of the opposite of hydrate tonight. Since I'm up too late, I just went with a nice Dr. Pepper. I don't know how nice it is, but It at least keeps me awake. Getting close to bedtime. Let's see. I started at 9, 10:30, 11:30. No, I got about an hour left. I had to start really late. Was it close to your bedtime? Let's see. Anything there? Oh, that can all go. Oh, there was something. Oh, the logs. The stairs. Yeah. I guess technically the stairs are made of stuff. Okay, so we need 42. Oh, we got the monument. Okay. Here is the sluice. I do. Yeah, let's do it this way. Sluice. No, I can't do it that way, can I? How do I do it over here? I have already forgotten. Do. One in front, just one to the side. Okay. So... sluice. Next week, Mal, I've got a long week. They've got me, back on the, what is that? Not the night shift, but, the on-call. That's what I was thinking of. Man, do I hate the on-call. I do not sleep. I don't know. I think your job has one of those too, but it's awful for me. And the worst part is, I got it for 2 weeks solid. So I'm working 24 hours every day for the next 2 weeks, starting on Monday. There we go. Look at that well-being. Look at it. Oh, yes. Much fun. There's our Emberbots. Oh, I only have 2. Actually, I should have left these as beavers. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay, that's fine. You can be that. You can be that. Big oof into... Yes. Yes. It's going to be a nightmarish 2 weeks. Well, man, how you been? This week's been interesting. How's your week been? Let's see. My week has had just unusual things. I was at my aunt's house last week. Oh, that's not too bad. Been good to get back to normal, at least so far as my job normal. Yeah. You got a pretty intense job, man. I would not want to live at my aunt's for a week. Of the ants I have left, I can't think of a single one that's not considered the crazy ant. Once I get this in here, then I can start working on blocking this up. Same on grandmothers. I have one grandmother left, and I don't really talk to her, so... Oh, look at this. Got this done. I did not even notice. Sluice. There we go. Mark for cutting. Like, coincidence. Same here? Yeah. Yeah, there's always that one grandma. I don't know. At least as far as I know, whenever I talk to people, there's always that one grandma. Ah, good. They're filling that back up. We'll have to keep an eye on those sluices to make sure they're doing what they're supposed to do. I have 3. 2. I have 10k, though. Nothing to do in range. I don't think my grandma gets along well with anybody, though. Well, a couple of people she does, but those are like the favored grandchildren. I am not one of those, though. Look at this. You, this. That goes that way. Called a nerd while I was walking in my aunt's house on the road. Just random people passing by. Stranded. Who's stranded? Oh, I see why you're stranded. My bad. My bad. How am I going to save you? I think we're going to take this across here, but you're not going to like that very much. In fact, instead of doing that, let's do... this. Then if I put that... If I do this and put impermeable tiles on the top of it, I wonder if it'll... Holy cow. Ah, something's flooded. Okay. Why is this flooded? I mean, there's a ton of... If I take this out, will that solve the issue? Or is there just simply too much water? Okay. Open. There's just simply too much water coming out of there for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, that's weird. somebody was feeling weird that day. Guys, let's get those in. Die for the blood gods. You know, people just are weird anymore. There's no other way to explain it. Why are these open and these closed? Close above downstream. Oh, I see why. We're just going to say these are closed all the time. Until I get in there and take some of that stuff out. This is closed, closed, closed. Do not synchronize with other gates. You just need to be closed. All of you, back to what you were doing. No, actually, you need to be closed, not synchronized. You guys... need to be 160. Open. I need to clear that out. That's going to cause issues. Some of the extra water is going over there, so that's fine. I expected that, and we can dam a lot of that up. Let's disconnect this for just a minute. Looks like this should now be all good water. Which means, yeah, we get to come down here and block this off. Would you look? We've made it almost all the way across the map with these guys. I love it when a plan comes together. How's this? You're not overflowing here, are you? Oh, you are staying right at the right level. Nice. If I put impermeable tiles on here. I have no idea if this is going to work, but we're about to find out. If we make him a roof, will it actually hold up? Don't need that. We out of bad water? I can fix that. No, we're not out of bad water. I'm just halfway out of bad water. Oh. I think I need more science. What is... Found you after I misspelled search. That could be worse. I mean, you could have been looking for something important and ended up here. There we go. Hey, we've got apples. Let's get apples. Wet fur. Ow, there's still... Alright, well, let's get this. Those are all gone. I kind of feel like I need a whole nother station of this. Just for science. Where can I put a science station? You know what? This wouldn't be bad. I like when I put a video link in for a video and got something not safe for work. Well, I hope there's not anything not safe for work related to me. Unless it's like, don't stand on a chair when changing a light bulb at work. Let's do science. Let's do 1 and 1, because why not? That'll give us plenty of science to help get caught up. What am I low on? Beats. Fortunately, it seems I am no longer rocking those beats. What do I have too much of? What are these? Those are bell peppers. Corn is pretty good. Cornmeal I don't have a ton of, but whatever. Just beets. That's bell peppers. What are my bell peppers doing over here? They're pretty good. Tomatoes, radish, beets. Oh, I don't have a lot of places for beets, it looks like. I'm gonna switch these out. I do always wonder how people end up finding my content. My guess is it's mostly through somebody looking for more stuff for Timberborn or something, but that's just my guess. Nothing. There's apples all around you, buddy. How is scrap doing? Seem to be out of scrap. Well, luckily, I've got a whole nother pile over here. And a whole bunch of beavers to work on it. These guys make it through over here. Yeah, sorta. Yeah, I don't need to sit them down for a minute. Well, that one's in. There's interesting people out there. That is for sure. Tribute to ingenuity. Beaver statue and clock. I need to put beaver statues and clocks over here somewhere. Did I pause? I don't know why I paused there. Beaver statue. I was I'm not gonna question. There we go. We'll put those up there. Those don't help at all. Those should. Hey, we're getting more science. All right. Found you. Got it. I don't know. That's okay. Like I said, Just glad people are here. It's nice to have someone to chat with. I always appreciate the people that show up. What do I need for... Oh, there's a control tower. Nope, that's a mine. I don't need either of those. I'll need that eventually. Oh, I need another refinery. I have a refinery I'm not using. Lubricant. Unpause that. There we go. I have a bunch of bots that I'm not using. Okay, well. What am I low on? Metal blocks. Let's get some metal blocks. There we go. What else could I have them do? What? Have them get metal. They can just help the metal industry. We'll put some fuel over here for them. They'll be just fine. In fact, storage. This, and you can go there. That can be for outgoing. And this can be for fuel. Incoming. And we'll put you there. And we'll get lubricant coming in too. Got everything we need there. Beaver, jeez. Oh, it's because I've got these turned on. How much is it to... Yeah, I'm tired of getting injured beavers for that. And we really only need about 5 of them. Fuel coming in. There we go. 50. There we go. We've got the well-being going up. $51? All right. Set and ready to go. The sluices seem to have a bit of an issue. What's the height on this? 2? 4. So 2's there. A 1 there. Question is, how do I go about getting over there? I might just have to send some beavers down into the water, unfortunately. They won't care for that very much, but it might have to be done. Some of them may get wet, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Ah, they've gotten rid of most of this. Is this out of range? Somebody come get this canola, please. That'll work. And now, since we're low on beets fairly often, it looks like, more beets. Is this one 12K and 20K? So we've got a ways to go on that. Is our fuel dropping? No, we just... need to get fuel to these. Unconnected building. Oh, yes. And that should allow us to do something like this. So next time, this should all stay green. Bought a ton of science stuff this time. And we've still got more to go, so that's not so bad. Let's go. Levies. Oops, that's alright. We'll fix that in a second. Hopefully that's enough dams. If it's not, we'll fix that later. Storage. There, I can hang this off the edge and... Yep, there we go. Logs incoming. What are we at? Oh, we're back to 52. We have most things pretty full. Campfire, rooftop, and contemplation spot are always a little bit rough to get. These two are kind of the ones that we still need to work on. We'll have to wait on our science, though. Hopefully these... There it goes. Hey, our forest grew up over here, so we should have plenty to cut down. Although, I think I forgot logs. Log storage can go. There we go. Maybe that'll make him a little bit faster. I don't know if this worked or not. Yeah. Got all the maple syrup you can get. You've got all the pine resin you can get. You guys... How's your lubricant going? Not terrible. Get that out of there. We'll need to get the mine eventually, but I'm not too worried about it. We get what we get. When this goes in, that'll be awful nice. It'll save water down here. And then I might go ahead and just put one in here to hold more. Not 100% sure on that. We'll figure that out eventually. Could put one in here and over here, but I don't want to do that yet. I still don't know what to do with this area. Honestly, I don't know what to do with any of these other areas. Decoration. We have the shrub. We also have a hedge. Got 3 bots that I don't have stuff for. So, pulling in plenty of that. Let's go with the other dangerous areas. Even though that, of course, uses up all my science. I've got enough for another one of those. Maybe we'll get some stuff moved around. Who knows? I'm just kind of standing around. Top terrace and fire. We got more bots. I guess we could reduce their working hours, but what's the point? If they're going to work faster, why would you reduce their working hours? Nothing to do in range. Oh, you guys are done. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Let's see. Wooden path. There we go. They come down and get that? Yep, they sure did. Let's see. We'll get some unhappy beavers here for just a minute, but they'll dry. Holy cow, look at all those lights going down the tube. Oh, waiting on? I need more beets, it looks like. Maybe I'll take out these. Those two. We'll just do beets. It's radish. Lacks materials. Yep, just beets. Beets and more beets. That was quick. Going to bed. All right. Night, Death. We're going to wrap up here in about 20 minutes or so. So, thanks for stopping in. Next week should be back to a more normal... No. Next week, I have no idea what next week is going to bring. We will find out. Have to play it by ear. Probably could have had these by now if I hadn't spent it on all that other stuff. Those are radishes. There we go. Looking good. You know, maybe I ought to just connect this in over here. That way, it's a little bit easier. Them to get there. We'll do that. Nope, not that actually. We'll do the nice... that there. All the way over land. And then we'll actually start maybe removing this path. We're going to do this just to give them a secondary path. They can wind down the mountains or take a nice expressway. There you go. Do feel like I'm building a railroad across the great outdoors here. You can go this way, that way. Don't need that. And then the tiny. Let's see what kind of effort it takes to get that done. Well, not too bad, actually. I'm going to come along and take care of that. I can go to most this one side of the map to the other. They're almost in tubes now. Beaver is injured. 13. Who keeps injuring all these beavers? Is it these? Oh. Do I want to? Yep. 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 More and more bots. Keep making bots. Granted. You dope. You can stay over there. Why do I have so many? Really wish it told you where they were working before they got injured, so that you know that you need to change that space. There you go. Detailers are popular, as they should be. Switched out a lot of the dangerous. Idea came up after Folktales. Carousel ran too fast. Yeah, we're slowly crawling up on the logs. For the love. Dear, get out of there. Nobody gets stuck on the other side, please. Oh, 3 more. What other places are dangerous? Probably this. And this. Oh, yeah. Finery is very dangerous, it looks like. But I'm just going to save the... We'll save the science for now. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Looking good there. There. That should work. Put you up there. Once that's out of there, we'll put a 2 dynamite on there, and then we can properly set those levels. don't know why this keeps overflowing. It's just weird. Oh well. It doesn't overflow when it goes out this way, though, so... That's just got one. That's just got one. Is there... There's only one water there. Not a clue. They are pulling in a ton of metal. That's good, that's good. The gears are a little lacking, but we've only got one production place for it. That's radish. Radish. Got apples. Tons of apples. That's good. Apple juice. Beet and radish juice is starting to fill back up. Terrible corn juice. And tomato juice. So, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Any of these? Oh, I see. They're slowly moving them out of there, which is fine. How's this doing? Yeah, not bad. They've almost got all this done. See if we can get them to actually build most of that. Okay. Are we starting to actually get beets? We are. Wheat flour. Do I need a better place to store wheat flour? Can I only really store what's in here? Huh, you can't build on top of these. Interesting. Low on wheat? Is that... No, I have plenty of wheat. I seem to be using my wheat flour just fine, but... I need more beets. I need more beets from this field. Looks like we finally got apples, though. We're probably going to lose, like, the back half here. Yeah. Might keep most of those. $53. Yay. Do I need more scratchers? No, they just kind of need more time with the scratchers. We'll put a couple down here for now. 7 and 12 that are just unemployed, basically. And I need 4 for this. I have in the way of trees. I could probably put a reservoir up here to keep this reservoir full. Reservoir to fill your reservoir. Definitely not the first time I've done that, though. Full here. What are they needing? Planks and metal blocks. We got plenty of both. They just literally need to bring them over. You choose the light. You can't choose the light. Can't know what beaver is in there. Well, extra stuff means more beaver builders. Let's get all those built real quick. They're almost done with this, and then they can stop taking this long path. That'll be nice. Is there scratchers? Not really. They're just not using the scratcher. What's our fuel doing? It's pretty much max. I don't have 12K. Do. Good stuff. That'll keep me up even more tonight. What to do with these? That is the question, isn't it? Tin bots. Corn. Are we low on corn? No. Switch you to bots. Switch you to bots. There we go. Do the bots wear hats too? They don't have beehives. I thought for a second they might have beehives, but they do not. Ah, there we go. That is quite a journey from one side of the map to the other. Let's see. Monuments. That fit in here? No. Maybe it'll fit up here when I'm done with this. We'll just fill in that area a little bit. Hey, there's our 10K. Know what that means? Bots making bots. Also, let's do this. Science. It's 1,000. It'll be up there in a second. We'll grab that. You can do it. Well, I think I'm going to grab this as we exit here, but I think I'm going to call it there for the evening. I should be back next Saturday with more. I don't know, other than the monument, what's left to do here. So if anybody's got any ideas, leave them in the comments and we'll see what we need to do. I mean, I've got a ton of area left that we could do just about anything we felt like with. So let me know and we'll see what we can do there. Let's see if there's anybody to raid that I know. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do I know anybody? No. No. Not really. So I think we'll just call it there for the evening. As always, just want to say thank you very much for stopping by. Next week's the streams, and I should have the Let's Plays up, but the streams kind of might be all over the place. They might be super short, depending on how it all goes. But until then, just want to say as always, thank you very much for stopping by, and hope to see you next time. Bye!